The little I know about copywriting is um, I think it's about um, statements, or should I say statements, or short write-ups for getting, or to explain it. But I think it's about statements that are used to market services or products, or to reach people about your services or products. And I don't know. That's to explain
Yeah,
it.
you're actually correct. You're actually
Okay,
correct.
okay,
Okay, so just give me a minute because there is noise where I was before, so I had to move away from that side.
okay.
Okay, so please, I'm back now. So can we proceed basically? So before we start like that, I try to first explain what the copywriting skill is all about, because a lot of people in Nigeria tend to take copywriting skill as something that is not copywriting skill. And again, some people just feel like whenever you have a copywriting skill, you only go and sell it online as a service to other people. There are a lot of benefits that this copywriting skill that you are currently about to acquire, there are a lot of things that it's embedded. For people that sell products online, people that sell products like bag and shoe and anything, they need copywriting skill. People that have a skill, probably they have a graphic designing skill, they have a programming skill, they also need this particular skill, because what the major reason why we have this skill is it make us understand how we can actually sell to people, how we can actually advertise our products, and how we can actually tap into the emotion of our customers in order for us to actually sell to them easily or to make them buy from us. So that is what it's all about. So basically, I'm going to be starting from the beginning, just like the way I start for every of my students. And should in case you are finding some things difficult along the line, or you want to ask a question along the line, you can easily just let me know so that I can easily explain better to you.
All right, all right.
Oh, this person said he's not able to enter. The other person said he's not able to enter.
Why?
I'm trying to look for an alternative for him. Sorry, please hold on a little.
No problem.
Okay, so please, can we just continue like that? I've already created a Google Meet for him if he can join from the other side.
Okay, okay, all right. I'm with you.
All right. Okay. Thank you. So we can just need to. I'm going to proceed one after the other because this is the slide that I actually use for every of my students when I teach them accordingly. It's going to be this particular skill is not like practical skill like article writing skill. This skill is just about you understanding how everything that is on online, how they actually work online. So I'm going to start from the beginning here, which is the copywriting. So now the first thing we are going to be talking about, I'm sure you can actually see my screen from your end, please. Can you see it?
Yes, I'm saying it. I'm saying it.
Can you see my screen from your end?
Yes, I can see it. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Okay, so anything you want to jot, you can easily just jot. Probably when you are watching the replay, you can just take your time by then to now write everything perfectly. So what is
Okay.
on my screen currently is the introduction to copywriting. And then the question is, what is copywriting? So copywriting is the act of science of creating written content that is known as copy that persuade and motivate readers to take specific action. Now, before I proceed with this explanation of what is here, when we talk about copywriting, unlike article writing, I try to use what you can actually relate so that you can get it perfectly. Unlike article writing, that
Yeah.
when we write article writing, the goal of article writing is to inform our customer, is to inform anybody we are writing for about a particular thing. That is what article writing skill does. But when we talk about copywriting skill, copywriting always persuade the reader. It always persuade and motivate anybody that is reading it to take a specific action to do something. That is what copywriting. For example, now there is a copy that I wrote before I started running ad for my article writing class. So that copy goes thus. Like I just write something like, let me search if I can get the copy and then I can share you the copy. I just wrote something like, fill out this form and become an article writer in a week. And then I said this particular training is for students, is for graduates, and for NYSC skill up. So if you are also interested in this particular training, kindly click on the link to join the training. You see, those short words that I've actually written, it's called a copy. And then because I wrote that copy in a way that allow people that read that copy to actually take an action, which simply means to join my class. So there is something about copywriting skill. There is something that make it a copywriting skill. Unlike article writing, that for us to write an article, we usually follow a format, which is the introduction, the body, the frequently asked question, and the conclusion. When we are talking about a copy, copy has its own format of writing as well. And when you know the format of writing a copy, you can easily direct anybody to do what you want to do. So, what is the format of copywriting? I'm still going to be getting there in our later class broadly, but I'm just going to summarize it for you here. So, the format of copywriting is what we know as AIDA model. AIDA
Okay.
model. So that is what copywriting skill falls under. The A stands for attention, the I stands for interest, the D stands for desire, while the A at the last stands for action. As you can see the definition here, which says that it persuades and motivates readers to take a specific action. Every copy, every copy online must have an action at the end. It's telling people to actually do something. So I'm sure you already understand what we actually use copywriting to do presently. Can you tell me what we
Yes.
use copywriting to do before we move on to the next thing?
Well, you said
Okay,
copywriting
I
is
can hear you.
okay, it's a written content that is written to persuade, to
All right.
persuade your readers to take specific actions on on a matter
Specific
or a given
action.
to take specific action on a given matter or issue or direction at a particular time.
Yeah, you are actually correct. Yeah, you're actually correct. The main fact that you just need to take note is that copywriting allows anybody that reads that particular copy that you have written to take a specific action. I'll still be telling you the action later. The action I'm going to be telling you as we proceed with this training. So now that is just what copywriting is all about. So before I
Wow.
proceed with the next in our agenda, I really need to still tell you some things about online. So because some people know that this particular copywriting skills is just to allow people to take action. And again, they already know the format, which is the AIDA model that I mentioned earlier, that attention, interest, desire, call to action. This is exactly what they do. And so far, they already know those four things. They just call themselves a copywriter and they started selling their skill online, which I tell everybody that copywriting is beyond that one. This is just one part of copywriting is the AIDA model. Copywriting is very, very wide, and we are going to see a lot of it as we proceed in this training. Some people call themselves email copywriter. I'm sure you should have heard of something, people calling themselves email
Yes,
copywriter. They tell you they write for
yes,
international companies. It's very, very simple to write. What is email? The email must just have heading. Emails must have interest, it must have desire, and it must have call to action. How are you going to be writing all those things? I'm going to explain to you as we proceed in this training. So that is that about just copywriting. So the next thing on our agenda are the examples of copy. We have different types of copy online that people write, and we have lots of them online. We have the first one, which is sales copy. We have another one, ad copy. I'm sure you should be aware of the ad copy. You see it everywhere
yes,
on probably on Facebook and the other way. The another one is
yeah.
email copy. People that call themselves email copywriter, what they write for companies is just email copy. That is what they write. And I'm going to be showing you some examples of email copy in this particular training. Let me check whether the person is currently online.
Okay.
Okay, I guess the person is busy. After the class, I'm going to send the video to the person then. Okay, so now
Okay.
I said we have email copy. Another one that we
Yes.
have is what we know as social media copy. Another one that we have is website copy, product launch copy. So all these things are just called copy, examples of copies that we have online. So when you see people running ad, that is why I tell a lot of people that before you can start running Facebook ad, you need to understand copywriting first. Because if you don't understand copywriting, there are some things that must be in your ad copy. If you did not follow those formats in writing your ad will never convert. It is not a crime. It is not a swear. Ad will never convert. That is why a lot of people are facing difficulties of I am running ad is not converting. Even if it's converts, they are not buying. Yes, the problem is the person hasn't gotten the skills that will allow them to know how to make people convert. So these are the types of copy that we have, and I'm going to be sharing with you. I'm going to be sharing with you examples of each of them. Sales copy. I'm going to be explaining with my mouth. Probably if you can relate. If you cannot relate, then probably I'll have to show you. So when we talk about sales copy, I don't know if you have gotten any course before online. Probably like all these affiliate marketing course. When you click on that particular link, it will take you to their sales page. Have you come across what we know as sales page
Yes.
before?
Yes. Yes. That's
Yeah.
funnel. They
Yeah.
normally call funnel landing page
Yes.
also.
Yes. It's like landing page. Yes, it's exactly like landing page. You will see that they may write something very big at the beginning. That when you scroll down a little, you are going to see maybe get it now or buy now or something like that.
Yes.
Then you scroll
Yes.
down, you see the
Yes.
picture of that person. You see the person posting lot of testimonials, lot of review. This is what people are saying about me. I'm sure you'd have seen something like that before. And then,
Yes.
so all those things that the person puts there, it is an example of a sales copy. So I'm going to be explaining when we get there. When I show you probably in our next class when we move there, I'll show you each and every one of them and I will explain them to you. But you cannot understand when I explain to you now because we've not gotten to the AIDA model. When we finish the AIDA
Okay.
model, when you know the interest, desire, and you know how to structure everything on sales copy, how to structure it on your ad copy, how to structure it on your website, how to structure it on your email, then you will now understand better. But just know the examples of copies that we have. That we have sales copy, ad copy, email copy, social media copy, and all those types of copy that we have online. As we progress, you are going to be connecting everything together and you are going to be understanding much more better. So that is that about the that is that about the examples of copy that we have as a copywriter. So the next thing on our agenda is sales copy. Let me just quickly explain this a little, which I am sure you're already aware of. Sales copy is a persuasive text. What do we use that sales copy to do? Sales copy is a persuasive text that is used to convince customer to buy a product, highlighting benefit, value to increase that particular sales. Now, for example, I want to create a product on, let's say, affiliate marketing. For me to create that affiliate marketing, I still need to have what we know as sales copy, a sales page. In that my sales page, that one that you know as landing page, and that my sales
Yeah.
page, I need to write a copy there. And inside that my sales page, I'm going to be starting with a strong headline. The headline must be attention grabbing. Are you getting it? I'm just trying to explain this. I'm just trying to explain. When
Yes.
I show you, you are going to understand better. So the headline must be attention grabbing. Maybe I'll tell them that this 2025, you must actually you with this 2025 making money in dollars will be your own if you follow this strategy. It must have an attention grabbing heading. Then when you scroll down a little, you are going to see people that have benefited from that thing that I want to sell. Why are we putting that thing there? All those screenshots that you always see in their sales page. The reason why they are putting it there is to allow people to get interested in what they are selling, because if they didn't put it there, it will be difficult for people to get interested in what they are selling. Because if they didn't put it there, it will be difficult for people to trust them that that thing is going to work for them. So that is why they actually add all those particular pictures. They add it in their sales page. Another thing they add there is they give you probably the review of who that have used that particular product before and the thing is working well for them. They also include that one there too as well. And again, they will tell you that maybe they've listed everything they want to teach you in the training. They still now added, maybe they will now say bonuses. These are the bonuses for you. They added a lot of things again. All those things that they have added to it is just for you to make you feel like make you feel really more interested and feel desire that you can actually make the money and everything they are putting in the sales page. So all those things, it is the work of a copywriter to do all those things. And with the help of AIDA model, you'll be able to with the help of AIDA model, you'll be able to structure everything in the sales copy. So when we move to the AIDA model, I'm sure you will understand better, but I just need to let you know what makes it easier for people to do. So that is that about sales copy. So the other one that we have is what we know as the ad copy. Ad copy is a written text that appears in an advertisement. I'm thinking I should show you this the I should show you as I'm currently doing it, if I can,
Okay.
so that you can understand everything I'm showing you better. Can you see my screen or you can't see it?
It's blank now. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. I said, can you see my
It's,
screen now?
it's not showing anything. It's just blank.
I can hear you.
It's not showing anything. Okay. It has come
Okay.
up now.
I think
Can see it. I can see it now.
all right. Okay, that is fine. So I'm sure you can see the sales copy presently. Add copy.
I'm seeing add copy this thing
Okay.
explanation
So
that you
let's start
made
from
there.
this particular sales copy now.
Okay.
So I want to show you the examples of sales copy. So let's go to let's say stake courts. So please, I hope you can see my screen presently.
Yes. I'm seeing stake cut.
Okay, so I want to show you example of sales copy, and then I want to explain it better for you so that you can understand all those things. So let me say I want to promote this affiliate marketing. So we get to their sales page. You can see sales page is like the landing page. So once you click on
Yeah.
that particular sales page, it's going to show you all the sales copy that are inside this particular sales page. Now it's currently loading. Now, as you can see, please, can you see from your end there?
Yes, I'm seeing it now.
Okay. So all these particular, in times like this, when things are so hard and the economy is so uncertain, you see all this story that is here, they are called heading. They are called the heading of this particular sales page. All these story that are written here, it is just a
Okay.
copywriting technique using storytelling to drive the attention of people to actually read what is inside that sales page. So you can see complete newbie and even undergraduates are now leveraging all these things are just storytelling techniques, which I'm going to be teaching you later on when we get into the heading of it. I'm going to be teaching you how to use storytelling as well. So this is using storytelling to drive them inside. So when we scroll down a little, you can see that particular thing. You see this order now. Order now
Yeah.
under copywriting is called the call to action. It is called the
Yeah.
call to action. So when we scroll down a little, you can see all these things now. No be hook up money, oh, you dey see here. I recommend this product. All these things are just what we known as testimonials. They are known as the
Yeah.
testimonials that people that have currently bought this particular thing, they have actually gotten money from it. So that when me, that I'm a newbie, if I'm reading this thing, I'll be feeling interested in buying that particular course so that me too can actually have money. So it is the work of a copywriter to structure all these things inside the landing page of it, starting from the storytelling, then
The audio is
talking
the audio is breaking.
about
Hello. The audio is breaking.
about all these testimonials that are here. So this is it. The first one is attention, which I told you the other time. Place all the maybe the next thing you put to let's put you desire they are going to be getting the desire and the call to action. So that is that under the sales page. So the other one we were talking about is the ad copy. Ad copy is a written text that appears in an advertisement. The text that appears probably when you are seeing a Facebook advert, all those texts that they write at the top of it, it is an example of a ad copy. Please, can you hear me? Hello, please, can you hear me? Hello?